Good. Now that we have listened to the dialogue, I want you to look at the verb tenses in bold. So I'm phoning. The infinitive is to phone. We drop the final E and we add ing, the suffix that we use to form this verb tense. I'm not sleeping. Sleep is the infinitive. We just add ing, the suffix. This is interesting because this is a negative form. We already know how to deal with a negative form with the verb to be. So it's quite easy with this verb tense because we just have to form the negative for the verb to be. I am not, and then we add the main verb. Other examples. Your mom is still sleeping. How are you doing? This is a question. We have said that the negative form is exactly what we know about negative forms for the verb to be. The same goes with questions. So we simply put the verb to be in the first position, then we have the subject and then the main verb with the suffix ing. The verb to be is at the beginning of the sentence unless we have a question word, such as in the example we have just read. How are you doing? So question word how, verb to be are, then the subject you, and then the main verb. How are you doing? Okay, let's just look at the sentences we've got on the left hand side. She's phoning her parents. We are talking about Millie. The infinitive in the second sentence is talk. So we need to use she is talking to her dad. About Millie's parents, we can say her dad is in bed, but he is not sleeping. Her mom is still sleeping. So we have an adverb, which is still, and we put it between the auxiliary to be and the main verb. Finally, we have a couple of sentences about Millie's friends. They are having a barbecue. Again, we drop the final E and then we add ing. They are having a barbecue. They are cooking steak and sausages. Now, let's just have a look at the grammar spot where we have some details about this verb tense. It is called present continuous, as you can see. It uses the verb to be plus ing as a suffix added to the main verb at its infinitive form. It says it describes activities happening now at this moment. And then the grammar spot asks you to complete the chart that we have here. We just need to add the verb to be, which is quite easy because we already know it. So I am sitting in a classroom. You are learning English. He, she is listening to the teacher. We are sitting in the classroom. They are learning English. Now let's just focus on these three verbs. Learn is quite easy. We just add ing. But let's say something about sit. This is quite a short verb formed by just 3 letters, and the final 2 letters are a vowel and a consonant. When we have such verbs as these, so verbs very short, formed by they must have these 3 letters at the end: consonant, vowel, consonant. Then when we have this sequence, we need to double the final consonant. So sit, we just has 1 T in the infinitive, doubles the final T when we add ing. So sitting is spelled with double T. Listening, nothing to say about this. We just add ing. Then finally, this box asks us what the difference between she speaks Spanish and she is speaking Spanish is. This is really important because when we say she speaks Spanish, we are talking about something which is a natural ability, something that is always true. She has that skill. She can always speak Spanish. When we say she is speaking Spanish, we are talking about something that is in its progress at this moment. So she is speaking Spanish now. We don't need to state it. We don't need to say now or at the moment. It's not necessary. We just have to say she is speaking, and that is all. Using this verb tense, we make it clear that the action is happening at the moment. Now, let's have a look at exercise 3, where we have a list of question words and some main verbs. And you are asked to put these sentences, they are all questions, in a present continuous form. So let's I would like you to try and do this exercise and then check by listening to the recording.
10.2. What are they doing? What's Millie doing?
She's phoning her parents.
Why is she phoning?
Because she wants to know how they are.
What's her dad doing?
He's talking to Millie. He's not sleeping.
What's her mum doing?
She's sleeping.
What are Millie's friends doing?
They're having a barbecue.
Where are they having the barbecue?
On the beach.
What are they cooking?
Steak and sausages.
Good. Now, it will probably be useful for you to read the tape script. So here it is. You can pause to read it more at ease. So you've got the questions and the answers to these questions. Here you are. And this is all for this video. So bye bye.